Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. It's December 16th, Tuesday, and I got a new pen. So first I wanted to show you this collection of pins, not pens, pins, P-I-N, that I've collected over the years. Got it, keep them in this tin of German chocolate. On the cover is Dresden, Germany, and their Christmas market. So I've got a few lanyards here. This one is from Williamsburg, Virginia. This is the 2022 Golden Con Golden Girls convention that was held in Chicago at the Navy Pier. Got a Back to the Future pin. Back to the Future, the musical, came pretty close to where I live, so we went to go see it during this past summer. Here's a lapel pin for a RTS bus. Some extra backs. Another lanyard. This is my costume. It's a free little Christmas pin I got in an eBay package. It's kind of a pretty one. Put this on your Santa hat. Holly leaves. It's Betty White. One of my favorite people. Angela Lansbury, Jessica Fletcher. That's so Fletch. Hyacinth Bucket, aka Hyacinth Bouquet, from Keeping Up Appearances. Speaking on her white slimline telephone with automatic last number redial. I've got Delta Airlines, my favorite. Air France, Pegasus. I flew to Germany on Delta and Air France. Here we got MCI bus 75th anniversary. Monticello. Thomas Jefferson's home near Charlottesville, Virginia. Jamestown Settlement. Jamestown, Williamsburg, Virginia. ODU, Old Dominion University in Norfolk, Virginia. It's the American and German flag. Germany, Deutschland. You can see some of the major cities. Bremen, Berlin, Frankfurt, Munich. HCS. Bayern. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Murder, She Wrote. Boarding Pass, Adventure Awaits. Kevin McAllister from Home Alone. Marv from Home Alone. Buzz, Home Alone. Another Kevin from Home Alone. This is an Eagle Model 10. 2010 Myrtle Beach pin with a Van Hool on it. And it used to light up, but the batteries are dead. That's all for that. Just let me reset. Alright, and also wanted to show you this. I picked this up a few weeks ago, but it's Montblanc Legend cologne. I didn't want to buy a big bottle until I knew I liked it, but online they said this was the closest fragrance to Jean Paul Gaultier male, and it's pretty close. Kind of wish it had the mountain top on the top of the cap. The more expensive, bigger bottles do, but yeah. I do like it, so maybe one day I'll buy a bigger bottle. But that's not the point of this video. The point of this video was to unbox a new pen. And there's so many videos now that are what I call clickbait. Well, it's kind of clickbait on the title, but not really. So, in other videos I watched, they said that the Wingsung 630 was even closer of a match to the Montblanc 149 than the Jinhao 159. There's the Jinhao, here's the Montblanc, and this is what was supposed to be the Wingsung. So on Amazon, I ordered, the description said 2023 Wingsung 630, and the photographs lined up with what I thought I was getting. But unbeknownst to me, some issue with the licensing changed, and they no longer call it the Wingsung, they call it the Junlai. So what arrived to me after 3 weeks, it took a long time to get here, is the Junlai 630. There's a few differences from the photograph, but so this one actually came with literature, but it's all in Chinese, so it does me no good. But it's the first pen I've gotten, I think, that ever came with literature. It comes with, at first I was like, what is this, a converter? But it's a little tube of grease. So you can grease your piston, I guess. But it didn't come with the piston removal tool. So this one has little flat spots on the piston that you slide a tool over and unscrew it. So I don't have that, but yeah. I mean, it's a much better copy than the Jinhao. From 10 feet away, if you were looking at these two pens, it would be hard to tell which one was which if you didn't see the end with the snow cap. So, let us inspect this pen. Now the ink window on the description on Amazon, it was the little slots like on the Montblanc, but this is what came. You can see the nib still says Wings, 1947. This is a medium, I believe. And this pen, I mean, lines up pretty well size-wise with the Montblanc. They actually sell a Wingsung 930 that's even bigger than this pen, so that's kind of crazy. But yeah, the piston runs down. It's very well greased, so I don't need to do that. But I can tell, the quality difference. The threads are much rougher. It's got a lot of resistance when you open it and close it. So you see this is made in Shanghai. And it says Junlai 630. The clip, you can see it's just the metal is rolled over. And that's where I was on the Montblanc. It's a solid piece. But there's a flathead screw in there to take the top off in the clip. But let's ink it up and see how it writes. So I've got I'll put the Parker Black Quink in there. Clean the nib a little bit first. paper towel ready. Let's cap this back before we have an accident. Let's see how it compares before we do that. So I've got it set to grams. Alright, so the Junlai is 33 grams. To Jinhao is 51 grams. And the Montblanc, 38. So Montblanc right in the middle. Jinhao's heaviest. Wingsung is the lightest. Let's see here. Montblanc is 5.8. Junlai 5.84. Jinhao 5.85. .69 for Jinhao. 0.68 for Junlai. 0.67 for Montblanc. So within 1/100 of an inch on girth. Right, let's get some paper. so it's okay. It's really wet. It seems to take a lot of pressure. Oh, not really. There's some variation in the width if you push pretty hard or light. So it gets a little bit of flex. Does it do the just with its own weight? Not really. Okay, well maybe a little bit. If you help it, if you get it started, it will. So I would say it's better looking than the Jinhao 159. So that was a good test. I haven't written with the Jinhao for a few days, and it's not dried up. I would say they write about the same. But the more I write with this pen, the more I can tell how much better it is. these three, of course, the Montblanc is the best. I would probably say, based on looks, the Junlai is number 2, and Jinhao would be number 3. Just because looking at the three of them, it's hard to tell the Montblanc and the Junlai from each other without looking at the top of the cap and looking at the band too closely. The Jinhao, you can pretty much, I mean, the clip is so different and the band is wider. It's got the gold threads. So I think even an amateur could spot the difference in these two. But these two, you'd have to know what you're talking about before you could tell the difference. But as far as the way that these two write, I'd say it's a toss-up. They both write about the same. It's just not as... They write okay, but this pen is effortless. Take it back. The Junlai does write better than the Jinhao. Now, don't know if it's because this pen's been sitting, but I'll give a slight advantage to the Junlai as far as writing quality. So you've got, and another thing that kind of pissed me off. This pen, the list price on it when I bought it was like $38. It's on sale right now for $18. This pen is still $10, but I wish I had got it for 18 instead of 38. But just be prepared. It takes a little while to get it. a bad pen. Still not a bad pen. Slightly better. But still no comparison to the Montblanc. Alright. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Next video, I've got some Jinhao knockoff of the Parker 51. So that'll be in the next video. Alright. Hope you guys are ready for Christmas. I'm ready. I have one more gift to be delivered. We had some porch pirates in our neighborhood yesterday after dark. They were driving through, and if there were any packages on the porches after dark, they were snatching them up. And then they went to the neighborhood next to ours, and somebody called the sheriff, and they caught them in the act. So one was under 18, or he was 17, I think, and the other one was 18. So one will be charged as an adult, one will be charged as a juvenile, but they won't be doing that again, I guess. But anyway, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks. Bye-bye.